League. And let's take a look at our team stats.
We have some very interesting stats here. With you have Yig coming in at 31 and 21, and you have Energy or Fusion, I should say, coming in at 39 and 13. So two pretty well performing teams on the season. Up, I'm going to ask you. Tell me a little bit about your half, Tech Four, as you're the GM of this team.
Yeah, so Yig is historically, not only this season, but last season as well, just been the team to basically go 500 every week. This season, a little bit better. Picked up, obviously, you can tell, a few 3-1s here and there, 4-0 here and there. But really just kind of a consistent team that tries to do everything right. Moose, we'll jump into the player stats in a little bit here, but Moose, kind of the leader of that team. You're looking at goals for, goals against, 121 goals for, not necessarily the biggest number for a 31 and 21 team, but only 106 goals against. We feel pretty good about that. 190 saves, only 167 saves against, 34% shooting. Really, really happy with those stats.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that the Fusion team has a significantly better record here, but has a lower shooting percentage and pretty similar differential on the stats. It just seems like they score a little bit more. And looking through, maybe that could equal out to just they're getting a lot more shots on the board versus the Yig side who are converting the shots that they are getting perhaps a little bit more. So it'll be very interesting to see as you see saves against 250 to 167. I think that's going to be the big difference here.
Oh, for sure. We'll see what kind of pressure Fusion can put on in this this matchup.
And as we switch over to the individual stats, I'll let you take it away here, Tech, to talk about the Yig side.
Yeah, sure. Like I said, Moose, leader of the team, has played every game this season. 37 goals, 36 assists, 145 shots. Now, his shooting percentage is absolutely abysmal at 25%, but puts the ball on net a lot. After that, we have a team that actually rotates through all of our lineups pretty consistently. Mr. Supersonic, 36 goals, 20 assists, 41% shooting. Defia has played the least amount of our games. He was one of our prospect players last season. But when he's played, he's been playing excellent. 30 goals in only 29 games, 10 assists, 61 shots, shooting 49%. And then it's Jesus, a little bit more mechanical player, with only 18 goals, 19 assists, only 60 shots, shooting 30%. But he's typically the one that tries to just kind of open up something for us on offense.
And it sounds like a really tough team. And then on the other side, we have Fusion, who have, it seems like, the two consistent starters in Miso and DCTGTI. I'm not quite sure if that's the way you say it. Sorry if that's incorrect. And then you have Karshawn and Boulder filling in on the as the third man. It seems like GTI and Miso have the most shots, and Miso coming in with 67 goals on 200 shots. He is putting all the pressure up for the Fusion side. It'll be interesting to see how they put this together. I wish we had defensive stats because honestly, the way these stats are looking, I think it's going to come down to defense, Tech.
No, I totally agree. We won't know until we get into it, but a lot of shots will go on net in this series, I believe, and I think it's going to come down to who saves more of them. Miso, obviously, got to shout him out. One of the best players in this tier has come in and just absolutely dominated from day one. 67 goals is crazy, but I think 200 shots is even crazier.
Yeah, I think like if you look at it, like you have essentially only Moose is not doubled, or maybe Mr. Super Sonic as well, but they're almost doubling the goals on the Yig side just with Miso. It takes two players to get close to Miso's goals, which is a nuts stats to think about. And what I'm curious about is how the heck you have Miso with 200 shots, right? But you also have DC with 157. So 2 players on this side are just putting up shots after shot. That sounds to me like a lot of offensive pressure.
Well, let's jump right on into it. But yeah, I'm expecting a lot of shots to be thrown at the Yig side in this match. And it's all going to be about how many go in.
Absolutely. That is how the game is played. And so now we are getting this game underway. We'll see how this gets started. As the initial touch goes over to the Yig side, Boulder's going to take possession here. He's going to try to get it past the defense. He gets it past one. A little bit of a miss there, but Moose able to take possession. He's going to try to get the 50 past Karshan. As Karshan's able to 50 it towards the corner. Team's rotating around as Cheeses gets another opportunity. Here's the shot coming in from Mr.
Karshan!
Just misses. Great defensive effort there by Fusion.
Yeah, Karshan jumping in there, getting that last second save. Reading Super Sonic. Excellent there. Really good job by him. Boulder's going to take possession of this one. Going to go over Sonic. Cheeses. Just put that out. Looks like Moose is going to try to clear this one, chase it in. Doesn't have any boost. DC puts the ball up, gets it over Moose. Cheeses is going to put this back in the corner. Karshan grabbing this. Back to Super Sonic. It's going to fall in front. Boulder does get a touch. Moose might have a shot here. It is slow. And we have DC easily able to get in there and clear that one. The opportunity for Yig missed there. Just not a good shot by Moose.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get a tongue lashing about that play when they get back to the Tech 4 household. As now here's another opportunity coming in for Yig. They pass it towards the corner. Boulder's going to take possession here as Jesus tries to get the 50. Karshan goes for it but misses. Everybody misses. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chally. As an opportunity coming in, goes for the bump for Karshan but doesn't quite get it. Now Moose back on the counter attack. Super Sonic gets bumped, but then Boulder goes for the demo. And right now is chaos on the field with all these demos coming in. God, I don't miss Chally.
Seriously, I'm glad the cars respawn in this game or it would be done playing. Boulder is going to put that in front. Looks like Karshan's going to get a shot. Super Sonic, nice save from him there. Boulder puts it back down in front. Cheeses is going to be able to clear. DC is going to retreat and try to pick this up. No, Karshan's going to cut in front. Says, I want to keep this on offense. Cheeses not quite able to play it off the wall. Moose is going to be up to save that shot from Boulder. DC kind of coming back on defense. Boulder cuts in front, does get the save. Cheeses is going to put that back off the crossbar. Karshan clearing it over to the corner. Doesn't have any boost here. Nice touch from Cheeses, but no one really here to follow up from Yig. Super Sonic does eventually dive in there. Is going to go up again. This ball's going to get a little bit dangerous here. DC is up. Is going to be able to put that in the corner before anything too scary happens. Cheeses is going to turn around, challenge. Does put that ball off. Boulder clears that one out. Looks like we're finally going to get a little bit more offense here from Fusion side of things. Actually, nice touch here from Super Sonic, but ball's still up in the air, still scary, everyone's faking. Jesus isn't fooled. Able to save that one away. Moose, 0 boost, but does still have possession, just looking scary here. Goes for a little bit of a bump, doesn't quite get it. Sonic putting that back out. DC is going to jump on that, but put it a little bit wide. Moose, little fake there, gets Boulder to jump. Is going to jump back up on this ball. Karshan gets a nice 50, Cheeses. Puts that up. Another fake from him. Sonic gets pushed away. DC's up. Gonna put this one in front of the net. Moose is up. Moose is faking. Everyone's faking. DC's gonna find the back of the net.
And that's just unfortunate. So many whiffs there on defense just lead to this missed opportunity as everybody goes for the ball. And it's been a low-scoring affair thus far. A lot of mistakes on both sides. I think it's going to come down to who's able to clean that up.
No, absolutely. We get the goal lead here from Fusion. Expect them to keep putting pressure on based on what we saw from stats. Boulder going for a double. Doesn't get that one, but no one in the corner for Yig. So DC is going to put this back out in front. Cheeses over the corner. Leaves it for Moose. And looks like Boulder's going to get not quite the touch he wants, but DC is there. Sonic has to come through. Does get the save. DC, another pass down in front. No one there. Moose puts it back up. Karshan's going to put this off the wall, but Moose is still off that. He reads it. Comes down in front. Sonic's up. Nice save there by DC. Another good opportunity there from Yig, but not quite able to put it in the back of the net. Sonic's turning to catch this. Puts it off the crossbar. Jesus is here. Sanik's going to turn. Grab this. Puts it up for Moose. Moose is going to get a shot. Top right. Almost puts that one in. And ball's out in front, and Karshan's able to clear this. 40 seconds left.
Yeah, now it's still a 1-0 lead. Another opportunity coming in for DC. Great double touch opportunity, but Boulder just not quite able to get the car behind it. As now here's another opportunity now for Yig to try to put a goal on the board. He's going to take a shot here for Super Santa, but it's just a bit off target. As now they have 18 seconds to make something happen. A shot coming in from Moose, and that sneaks through. What a shot coming in from Moose, and they're just not able to save it. And we have a tie ball game, folks.
And unfortunate for DC, he's going to get credit with a save and a savior here. Does put that off, but that crossbar is not your friend. It's going to put it back onto his car, and then going to count that as an own goal. Really unfortunate for him here. 15 seconds left of this game. It's going to bounce in front of the net. Is there anybody here from Yig? There is not. 10 seconds left. DC is going to try to turn this game around. He's going to put this off the crossbar. Boulder's going to shoot it. Nice save there by Sanik. Ball's in the corner. Last chance, and that ball's going to be on the ground. We're going to overtime in game number 1.
What a start to this. Tie ball game is exactly what you want to see in what is supposed to be a much tighter series versus two top teams in Challenger. And now the ball is careening towards the blue corner. Boulder tries to get to it, but Cheese is able to get past him. And now here comes another touch coming in from Fusion. Yig is going to try to take some possession, but gets dunked there by Karshan. Karshan's going to try to keep the ball rolling for their half. As here's another touch coming in from Boulder. It's just floating in the Yig half. As here comes Karshan with another touch, try to get past one, gets touched away by Cheeses, and now the ball is starting to get cleared. Here comes another touch coming in from Moose. As Moose tried to get the opportunity, but just a little bit off target. I feel like that's been the story this far. I'm not even because it's at least a challenge. It seems like the good intentions are there, but the boys are just a little bit off target.
DC is able to put that one away. I agree with you. I think we're seeing a lot of stream jitters coming out right now. Everyone a little bit unsure of themselves. Moose is going to go up and try to put some offense here, but yeah, a lot of misses, a lot of tactical fakes, just not what you want. Good pass out for Moose, but if he could shoot more than 25%, that would have been game for Yig, as he does get it by DC, but not quite able to finish it here. Boulder's going to take possession. He's going to get side boost. He's going to go up the wall. He's going to miss it. He's going to take it back down. Faking a little bit in the corner here, trying to just get it out in the mid. Gets a nice bump, but Sanik's there to put this ball away, for at least for now. Actually gets the 50 there against Karshan as well.
And you know that if they can't win this ball game, that one's going to eat at Moose after that miss. The goal, the game was there for him. As now we're going to get another opportunity coming in. DC able to get the 50. Has an opportunity to get an offensive play going for Fusion. Karshan is going to try to keep it up for them, as here comes another touch from Jesus. He gets dunked, and here comes Boulder, and here comes Fusion getting their first victory of the series, as that one miss for Yig is going to haunt them.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to have to get together and probably talk about it real quick, but then get ready for game number 2 and come back out here. Boulder, way to finish that game. Sometimes just diving at the ball, get that 50, and does a really good job of putting that right in the top right. According to chat, that also, this win for Fusion does guarantee them first seed in the playoffs.
And that is a great accomplishment to have with still another match day left. That just speaks to the accomplishments they've had so far this season. And it looks like we're going to get a sub coming in for the Fusion side. A little weird to think about after a 2-1 win. We're seeing a different player coming in for game number 2.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take Boulder out, get their 4th in. Cannot remember who that is, but they'll be in here shortly. I think with them locking up first seed, they don't really have anything left to play for, and just want to make sure they get everyone some playing time. Looking at the stats from this. Wait, Miso didn't play in the first game.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
They're bringing in the ringer. That's not going to be great for the Yig.
As the GM for Yig, I am terrified.
They said, "Hey, we're gonna beat you with our backup, and then we're gonna bring Miso in." That is very ballsy play for the Fusion side. We'll see if that pays off here in game number 2, because I do not think that Yig is gonna step down whatsoever. So this is gonna be a very interesting game number 2.
No, absolutely.
It looks like we're waiting for the players to get on the pitch as we finally get them. And now we're going to see the star of the Fusion side, Miso, is going to get in game number 2. We'll see if that changes the cards a little bit for Fusion.
Well, nice touches there by Moose. That's able to get it past most defenders.
Oh,
as I say that, Jesus comes in here and just picks up the ball and says, "I'm putting it in the net. I'm tired of dealing with all of these misses. let me just put it in here."
This is mine. This is my goal. Very alpha move there coming in for Jesus, and let's see if he can keep that attitude going for the Yig side. Jesus is going to try to get the ball away. DC is going to be able to try to get a touch, but just misses in the corner. Here comes Miso with the first 50 for his game. Now DC is going to try to take possession, gets it past one defender, and now Super Sonic is going to try to take this one. Now he's going to try to get it past one. Karshan's not quite enough for it, but Miso patiently waiting in the back. No more boost, so he's going to try to just get one more touch. He's able to get it past one. He's going to get the boost in the midfield, and he's going to try to challenge here on Jesus. He does get the challenge in the win. Here comes Karshan with another touch, but just a little bit off the target. And DC now follows it up. The pressure coming in for Fusion. They're just going to keep rotating around. He's going to try to get a touch in towards the net, but just a little bit off target. As now here comes another pressure, and the Fusion are just putting on so much heat. And there's the goal. Miso has asserted his presence in this ball game. Great dunk, and then is that a bump from Jesus on his teammate?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't see it, but Jesus came in hot, bumped his teammate out of the way, turned around, and just couldn't quite get up. A little bit of friendly fire there.
Look, Jesus, I know that we were talking about your alpha personality. That doesn't mean to start bumping your teammates. Very unfortunate start there for them, as now this game is tied back up. There's another shot coming in for Miso. It almost gets another one in. And I think you've noticed the one difference with bringing Miso in, the pressure is just on for Fusion.
Yeah, I mean, talk about somebody that can score. Miso, 68 or 67 goals this season.
He already got his first ball game. He is currently sitting at 68 goals on the season. 68. We'll see now how they keep this ball rolling. Tries to get a touch past one. Here comes Miso with a good follow as Jesus tries to get it to take possession in the midfield. He's going to try to get the wall pinch. Gets it past one defender. Now he's going to keep trying to chase after. He bumps Miso as the ball is just in a little bit of a weak spot for Fusion. They're trying to get the ball cleared away. Moose able to get the ball towards the midfield, but Marshall is there, but he misses. Here comes a follow-up from DC. He's going to try to go for the double, but just a little bit too slow to get to it. Super Sonic able to get the killer away. Karshan now tries to get it back towards the right wall. Jesus tries to touch it away. Has an opportunity for Fusion, but not quite there, as now here comes the defense coming in. Oh, they miss. Karshan's going to take another shot here and goes for a reverse shot. That would have been a little bit disrespectful.
Moose able to cut across that one and put it away just in time. That was an absolutely frightening position to be in for Yig. Fusion finding the ball out front. Another time they're finding the ball out front. Had a demo there, but not able to get the ball quite on net here. Miso not going to go for it. Karshan's going to try to pass this back, but DC is going to have to come across the net, save it from his own teammate.
That would have been terrible. Here comes the pressure coming in for Karshan. The pass over to DC, but just a little bit too slow. Doesn't quite get there. Here comes a follow-up from Jesus. He's going to try to get the 50 on Miso, but doesn't quite get it as the clear comes in. Karshan gets it past one, and there's a shot and the goal from Karshan Lynch.
Yeah, beautiful pass here from Miso. Puts it right up. Karshan gets this over the top of Moose, and then Super Sonic has to come in at a crazy angle. Not quite able to get to it in time. Excellent goal here. Minute 52 left. Plenty of time still for Yig. Jesus is going to win this kickoff. There's no one there. Okay. Ball's coming up. Super Sonic's going to put that up for Moose, but Karshan able to pump that out. Jesus puts it back down mid. DC, oh, unfortunate pinch off his own net there, but Moose, unfortunate, just gonna have to put it back into his own corner. Jesus gonna put it up over one and try to get a dunk, not able to get that. Super Sanic just gonna put it down for Moose. Moose putting it up. No one up front for him, so he's gonna have to chase that himself. Miso not quite able to hit this ball. Moose, nice pass out. No one there though. Karshawn is able to get to that first, and looks like Miso's gonna take possession of this. Super Sanic putting it back down in front. Moose gets the beat, but DC is here. I'm gonna put this up off the left wall. Cheeses says no, he wants the ball. Gonna put it down for Sanic, but the ball is gonna get hit away. And Moose able to clear up over the top for at least now. Cheeses gonna keep that ball in the zone. If he can get a pass here, no, he can't. He's just gonna miss. Karshawn puts that over, and all of a sudden, ball is going towards Yig's side. No one's there, but no one from Fusion's really taking advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we have 30 seconds left. An opportunity for Yig to try to tie this ball game up. Super Sanic gets a shot off, but just a little bit off target. DC is able to get it away. Here's a 50 going towards the blue half as we have Moose try to take possession in the corner. He's taking his time wisely here, but here's DC with a good follow. Tries to keep the pressure going for Fusion. Last opportunity here for Yig. A mister from Moose. Super Saiyan's going to try to keep it going, but nobody quite there. There's a good 50, but here comes Fusion to try to get this ball away. They need to down this ball if they want to secure this ball game. There's an opportunity coming in for Yig, but not quite there, and that's about going to do it as Fusion take game number 2, but it was still a close ball game.
Yeah, no, absolutely close ball game there. Misu came in, definitely added some offensive pressure there, but Yig still felt pretty good right there in the ball game. Super Sanic, shout out, 4 saves, keeping the ball out of their net.
And it seems like Fusion is rotating. So I think they're doing this for stream, or maybe that's just their natural style. They're just going to keep rotating out throughout the series.
Nope, absolutely. It looks like Karshawn now leaving Boulder is going to come back in.
Maybe they're trying to show it doesn't matter what lineup they play. They don't lose out here, it seems like.
Tell you what, first 2 games, they absolutely can say that. They have been outplaying Yig for sure. Both teams still got to say it, a little bit sloppy. Not quite able to put not able to get all the hits that they want to. But Fusion making a better effort at that than Yig is.
So since you're the GM of this franchise, if you were in their ear right now, what would you say to Yig to try to get back in this ballgame?
Just tell them they got to hit the ball. Stop being fancy, just hit the ball.
Keep it simple. I like it. And now we'll see if they can keep it simple enough to win in game number 3. As Karshawn's in the chat now saying, I'm old, give me a break. Hey, Karshawn, we love you, but we want to see more from you. Grandpa Karshawn got to be able to show up for them, as now we're going to see Fusion's going to try to keep this ball rolling after the 2-0 start. Cheeses gets the 50. Here's a clear away coming in from Super Sanic. Now gets pushed to the ball over to the Fusion side, and there's DC with a follow. Clears the ball away, and then they're back on offense. Fusion going to take a shot here. Nobody quite there, but Super Sanic able to get it just in time. And what's been the characteristics thus far, Tech, is just that pressure coming in from the Fusion half.
Oh, absolutely. But Super Sanic being super defender, 4 saves last game, almost poked one on net there. Already has one this game. DC, here a demo in the backcourt. DC over to Miso, and Miso's going to get that angle, put it right on top.
And that is goal number 69 for Miso on the season. What a great season this player has had.
Nice.
And now we got the early 1-0 lead coming in for Fusion. As there's the 50 coming in. She's going to get an opportunity to try to score a goal, but there is Miso able to get to it just in time. Moose unfortunately whips off the wall, and the passing for Fusion. What's going on there on the Jig side?
Yeah, so this is some advanced tactics where you just miss the ball and hope the other team doesn't know that you're going to miss. Unfortunately for them, Fusion is starting to understand that whiffs are going to happen, and they're starting to jump on these.
Yeah,
pass out front. Oh, no one there. Comes off
nobody there.
Comes off the post, too. They had extra time. Not quite able to get on that. Really good opportunity there. Boulder is going to put this back down front. Another opportunity here. DC puts a shot on. Super Sanic with his second save this game.
And now, here comes Moose in the corner. Going to try to get possession. He gets it past one, but gets bumped away. Here comes Miso with the follow. He's going to try to get one more touch on this one, but just doesn't quite get it as Boulder is going to try to keep the pressure up for Fusion. Bumped away is Moose, and Boulder tries to pass it back to a teammate. But that's the jump coming in from Super Sonic. Just the Eagle challenge coming in. As Miso now taking possession. He's going to try to get it for his teammate, but doesn't quite have the boost for it as Boulder and DC commit here. There's an opportunity for Yig as they're able to get back, but hey, Fusion, they're very quick on those rotations for defense.
Oh, pass! Oh, another shot just barely missed this time by Jesus. Sanic getting that pass across. Another opportunity for Yig, just not quite able to get it in. Another great pass from Sanic, however, it was a double commit, and now all of a sudden Moose isn't there to take the shot after it.
It's very unfortunate, and now nobody going for the ball. Finally, Moose is going to take possession, try to get it past one. Cheese is going to go for the follow, but gets 50 by DC. The ball still in a dangerous position for Fusion as Miso's up in the air to try to get this ball cleared away. Super Saiyan keeps the pressure going as Boulder now follows it up. And is now playing a little game of ping pong back and forth as they're trying to win possession here. A lot of banging, not a lot of possession.
Another pass attempt. This time DC is going to pick that up. Flicks over to Moose.
Oh no. Oh no. I have a feeling, Tech, that there's going to be a hard conversation in the replay review after this one.
I might have to have you cast Game 4 all by yourself. I'm going to hide under my desk for a little bit.
No. It's honestly, it always sucks when the team not suffering or suffering a little bit with the luck. It happens to be you happen to be the GM of that team.
Sure.
So I've been there. Trust me, I've definitely casted quite a few Forest games myself, and it's never a great feeling when you don't quite have the answers of why your team is not performing the way you expect it to.
I still love these guys though. I'll joke around with all of them, but they're a good group. Still got enough time, potentially make a comeback in this game, and we have a Game 4 after this. Moose, gonna try to start that comeback, gets a touch. Miso, put that across down to DC. Good opportunity here, but not quite able to get the touch he wanted. Boulder? Nope, just gonna put that off the back wall. Moose gonna pick it up, gonna give it over to Super Saiyan very hard. Jesus gonna pick this one up. Goes for the dunk. Team bump coming out from Miso. Sanic not quite able to grab it. Ball's gonna be high. Moose is able to get to this thing. Gonna turn it. 3 players there from Fusion. Just setting up a wall in front of him. Miso does get the dunk here. Super Sanic is gonna come across. Gets a little bit of a bump, but ball is still dangerous. No boost here for Moose. Still able to make the save anyway. Super Sanic puts it up, but DC able to jump on that and put it back into the net.
Now, unfortunately, it seems like the defense just panicked there, and DC, great patience there to read the mistake coming in from Yig and just cleans it up. And now we have a 3-0 lead. At this point, you gotta hope that they can try to get some confidence going for game number 4 to try to at least come out with a one goal here, or 1 game victory.
No, absolutely. Looks like a couple players from Yig gonna go up. This ball will eventually hit the ground here. DC is gonna try to put one more on net. Ball will hit the ground here. And we'll see if DC goes out this last one. We're going to get Karshawn back in. That would complete the full rotation for Fusion. DC kind of playing really well tonight. Made a lot of saves. Had that one unfortunate one where he pinched off his crossbar, but made a ton of saves, ton of good plays. Came out that game, 2 goals, an assist, 8 shots from him alone. He might just stay in.
Well, DC did say sub in the chat, so I think it's coming. We will see. But it doesn't look like we are. Yep, DC is coming out, and here comes Karshawn back in.
Okay. I think even though Miso didn't play that first game, I think this is going to be the best opportunity Yig's going to have because DC has absolutely shut them down on the defensive side. So there's still hope to pull out a game here for Yig.
Yeah, but I think Miso is going to have something to say about that one.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We'll see the 3-0 lead coming in for Fusion. Now we'll see if Yig can pull out one or if Fusion is going to come out with the sweep here.
We are going to jump into game number 4. Yig, hoping to take one, as you said.
Yep, and here's the first touch coming in into the Fusion half. Carson's going to try to take possession. As gets 50 by Super Sonic. Super Sonic's going to try to get a pass off for his teammate. Here comes Moose with a shot. Now Miso's going to take possession. He's got the booze. He's going to try to go for the hook shot, but just gets demoed. Great demo coming for Super Sonic because that was a dangerous play coming in off that play for Fusion.
Oh, absolutely. And Cheese is just gonna put the ball down in front of 2 Fusion players. Yig finally able to get a touch on that. Moose going to clear this one out. Miso's going to take control of this. Moose actually going to get a nice touch off the crossbar. No shot coming out from anybody on the Yig side yet. Moose is up. He's going to put one on net. And Moose, 25% shooting percentage, finally finds the back of the net.
He does, and there is a good start for Yig as they're trying to grab one victory here to keep their morale up after this 3-0 deficit in the series. And here's the first touch coming in for Cheese as is in the corner. Moose is going to try to follow this up. He goes up, tries to get it past Boulder, but gets 50'd as the ball is still in a dangerous spot. Boulder gets the bump too, and now Cheese is going to have to try to take this possession, try to keep it away, but Miso gets another 50, and now more opportunities coming in for Fusion as Moose once again tries to get the ball cleared away, but they just cannot get it quite out of danger. Super Saiyan gets one good touch, but Boulder tries to keep the pressure going as Miso instead goes a shot on target. Moose able to clear the ball away. Here comes Super Saiyan with the follow, and then the ball careening towards the other corner as Karshan's going to try to keep this up. Karshan goes for it, but just misses off that one. Boulder wants to get a follow. There's a double commit coming in from Fusion's half. Karshan, though, able to get to 50, and the ball just isn't leaving Yig's half as finally Cheese's head gets it away.
Misto isn't able to pinch that out. Karshan with a huge dunk, but Moose still able to retain possession. Looks like he is going to finally let this one go as Boulder does put that off. Supersonic, unfortunate touch there. Cheese is able to get back to that. Looks like Boulder didn't quite have the boost that he wanted. Moose going to get a clear up to himself. Gets another touch. Going to go off backboard. Miso able to push that one away. Supersonic putting it back mid. Anybody there to shoot? Cheese is unable to get that in the net. That was a good opportunity. Moose still there. Miso saves this one off to the side, but Cheese is going to pick this one up. We finally have a little bit of pressure here from Yig. Supersonic. A little bit of a fake. Going to try to go for a dribble. Karshan's going to push this away. Moose still able to pinch this one back in, but does not get the touch he wanted there. Cheesus up on this one quickly. Miso no boost, but does finally get a good clear here. Supersonic not quite the touch he wanted, but Moose will regain possession. Still up. Supersonic might be able to turn. No, Karshan's going to put this one back down to Miso. Miso's going to get a shot. Moose is able to get there and is able to get that out of the way. And all of a sudden, all 3 players from Fusion are on the wrong side of the field, but no shot opportunity quite yet for Yig. Supersonic gonna go up, puts that one on net high, and Karshan not quite able to get to that one. Supersonic being able to get this one over both of the Fusion players up in the air to get that in the net. 2-0 lead for Yig, and Game 4 starting to look okay.
Yeah, it looks like just off that one, Supersonic is showing that they are a speedy boy out there. trying to keep the momentum going for Yig. They have this 2-0 lead. Fusion at any point can come back, so they have to keep this pressure up. Right now, it seems like the Fusion half is a little bit out of sorts, not quite as comfortable as they would like to be, but it's still early enough. As there's another shot coming in from Miso, gets the ball away. Here comes Karshan with the follow. He's going to try to get one more touch, but doesn't quite get it. Miso with the follow. The ball gets pushed away by Super Saiyan. Miso's going to try to pass it over to Karshan. Karshan's going to get another pass up. And there's the clear trying to come in from Moose. As the pressure's still coming in from Fusion. Boulder wants another. Oh, wait. What?
What?
I guess that's a goal?
So Karshan's going to put that one mid. It looks like Miso
What
able to pinch that one up against the top of the arena and skies it right back down to the net. Excellent.
Now Miso moves into the 70s in goals on the season. But the 70th goal of the season so far. Great season again, as we said before, for him. Miso's going to get another follow as, hey, this game is still within grasp. A minute left in the ballgame as Carson's going to push it towards the corner. He's going to try to get one more. And here comes one more touch.
Looks like Super Sonic looking at the ball, not quite getting to it pretty quickly. Miso's going to get an opportunity here. Goes for the catch, goes for the pass. Moose reads that, is able to get to 50. Super Saiyan gets this one. And staying on the ball a little bit too long there, maybe. It's alright. Moose has a little bit of a touch, but Karshan says no. Karshan's going to put this one in shootable position. Moose able to kind of put that off to the side. Jesus gets a shot. Misa's not able to get to that. A little bit of mechanics finally coming out for Jesus, just able to get a weird angle on this ball.
Yeah, and I think it came in because of that weird redirect coming in from Sanic. It bounced off the ball just in the right position for Jesus to be able to clean it up, and that will give them a safety goal now with 20 seconds left. That should, you know, knock on wood, secure it for them with 15 seconds left. But we'll see if there's going to be any pressure coming in from the Fusion half.
Yeah, Boulder's going to put this one down in front. Very little touch there from Yig. Sanic gets a little touch. Just enough to put it off. And now Moose thinks he can air dribble. And he can't.
Oh, his SPV is not going to like that. He
Tell
had
you
it
what,
for the stats, and unfortunately, he got the
you're able to laugh that off though in a winning game. If they were down by 1 when that happened, that is a very different moment.
Absolutely, and that finishes it out. A 3-1 series for Fusion. Great showing from them while switching out the lineups, which is pretty impressive. They're going to be a scary team going into playoffs, but Yig showed some fight in the end. They're no one to scoff at when it comes to playoff time.
No, absolutely. Be interesting to see what that looks like down the run. Everyone watching, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. It might be me, it might be Hawkish, we might have Taz in the back.